Brooke, and apparently this is my podcast today. And I, am a little mad that I even came down here because we were supposed to do this together, and she says that I need to host this one. So I'm going to introduce my sidekick, Janae.
I'm sorry because it's just too funny.
So here
She's
we are.
a little salty right now.
Yes. We're supposed to talk about don't cling to a mistake. Mine was walking down here. And I already regret this mistake of coming down here to co-host some podcasts with Janae.
And it didn't even take you that long to walk down
Yeah.
here.
Long enough. So anyways, welcome to
Dreams Don't Expire
with
Janae.
and apparently Brooke the host. Who has to come in.
This is her growth, and she's not happy about it.
No.
So, getting uncomfortable.
Sometimes you just, people make you mad. That's all.
And we're not saying who it is today.
So, what we're going to talk about is moving on from the mistake you made, even though it took you a long time to get there. So, have you ever made a mistake that you spent possibly years making?
Mm-hmm.
And how do you go from there?
So, I do think because we're like, okay, I gave this many years to it. I can't give up.
Yeah.
So what? We're going to waste another 5 or 10 years of our life?
Yeah.
Logically, it doesn't make sense.
No.
But it's not a logical thing. It's an emotional thing.
Right. So, did it take a long time to get here? Did.
Yeah.
Sure did.
And sometimes you can't even see it necessarily in the moment.
Or sometimes you see it and you know.
But you don't want to believe it yet.
Yes. That too.
Because you've made it your life.
Yeah.
We easily give up on little mistakes. It's the big ones that we have a hard time letting go of. That we have a hard time saying, this was a mistake. Or maybe it's not even a mistake. Maybe it's just something we've outgrown.
Or it's something that you've let slide.
Yeah.
Or that ends up becoming a bigger part of your life that you would call a mistake eventually, but you let it slide for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Because what you know is less scary than what you don't know.
Yeah. Comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like I was comfortable co-hosting a podcast and just be in the sideline instead of the main squeeze.
And now she's salty.
Here I am again. Anyways, but yeah, it's looking into the things that it's a hindsight thing, right? It's a hindsight, but that's where you get to see the growth, maybe, so that you can learn from that mistake, even though you see it. You see it more clearly years later.
But this is kind of going to be controversial.
It's all controversial.
It is. It's
Life is controversial.
Mm-hmm. You have to become the person who can walk away from the mistake. That's why you're there as long as you are, is because you haven't grown enough to say, I'm going to change my life. I'm going to change my course. I'm going to change my direction.
And you say, that's enough.
Yeah. But you're not going to say it early because you are still of the mindset that got you there in the first place. So you got to learn and grow to the person who can then get out of the mistake and take what you learned during that to become better and have a better life.
Truth.
Yeah. And sometimes we stay because we don't want to let somebody down.
Yes. Maybe that's yourself too.
100%.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's number one, but there's a lot of different people.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be necessarily like big life altering mistakes. I was trying to do an oil business and I got where that wasn't my passion anymore, but I didn't want to leave because I didn't want to let other people down. Plus, then what does it say about the last 7-8 years that I just spent of my life?
Yeah, and it's hard to walk away, right? So.
And so I had to get to where I was going to be okay with, hey, guess what? That's not my life anymore. And it's okay to change mid-life to say, this no longer
suits me.
Yeah. And like I said, it wasn't what most people would consider a huge life-altering decision.
But it was a consuming decision of your life for years for you to say, you know what, this doesn't suit me anymore.
Yeah, this is not who I am now.
Yeah.
It gave me the growth that I needed. I would not have started my growth journey without this oil company.
Yes.
And so it got me started, and it took me to who I am meant to be. Still working on that, by the way. But and so I didn't want to give up that thing that had started my growth.
Yeah.
That and letting down my upline. These people helped me. These were my mentors. They helped me become more. And so if I walk away, what does that do for them? And how do I become that person? But I had to be true to myself. And I had to give myself permission to say, that dream is no longer you. And it's not who you are meant to be or what you're meant to do. So you need to walk away. I'd love to say I had the thought and went, there you go. That's not real life. Now, obviously, there are bigger decisions and bigger life-altering things that we stay in a mistake for way too long. And only you can decide what that is, but I really think everybody does need to look and say, is there something that I'm still doing that no longer suits me? And it may not necessarily be a mistake. It just could be something in your life that no longer suits you.
Yeah. Yep. And you need to decide that for yourself. But yeah, it's just making the decision that this isn't where I want to be and to change it.
And we understand it's hard. And some of them are really big decisions. And they almost all our decisions affect other people.
Yep.
And so it's hard to make the decision that's going to affect other people and affect our day-to-day life.
Feel selfish.
You feel selfish.
Yep.
Yeah. And
you find out that it doesn't suit you anymore, but it affects other people, and so you feel like your decision is selfish. So.
And it's not. If you are not true to yourself, you do not show up as the best version of yourself for anybody.
Exactly.
And we put everybody else's
feelings first.
Yeah. And then we beat up ourselves when we do make our feelings important.
Yep. I agree. So what do we do?
Well, number one,
stop living in the past.
Yeah, stop living in the past. But also, you know what? You got to do what is truly going to help you become your best you, can help you grow, can give you happiness. Don't stay unhappy. That does not help anybody.
No.
No matter how much you think it is, and no matter how much you think you're hiding the unhappiness, because we do that, we become a happier, better version of ourselves when we are giving ourselves permission to change, to let go.
Yep. And then, although you think it's a selfish thing, it does trickle down, and if you're happy, other people are happy. So
we have been taught by society to not be true to ourselves. And I think that's men and women both. I think we've both been pretty into this is exactly what a man should look like, and this is exactly what a woman's role should look like. Men should never be vulnerable. They just go do the work. The kids are the women's, responsibility, whatever. As long as the man's bringing home the money and doing the hard work, that's all they need to bring to the table, and everything else is, like we all have these little roles that we've been taught to sit in.
Yep. And I think it's obviously old-fashioned. Do we like that type of lifestyle? Yes, we still do, but it's not sustainable anymore because the women can't stay at home to raise the children because everybody has to work, and so the societal roles have changed.
And men who aren't in touch enough to be vulnerable, it doesn't help your family. And it doesn't make you less than when you see your child or grandchild do something and it touches your heart. It's okay to let it touch your heart. It doesn't make you less than. My husband seemed like a gruff, and he is, but he's also a big softie. And the more we see that side of him, the more we appreciate it.
Yep.
It doesn't make him less than, it actually makes him more.
I agree. I agree. So,
yeah. Don't get stuck where you are because you think it serves others.
yep. And so if that mistake you feel like you've made or whatever, you can move on from it.
Yeah, whether it's a mistake or just something you've just quit moving forward on.
Yep. It's okay to say no and walk away.
And
Like this podcast. Just kidding.
she's like, I'm out of here. Say yeah. She's like, I didn't say I'd host. You just told me I had to. She's done great.
I'm not really hosting, but that's okay. But yeah, look at how far you've come. Look how far you've come. And realize that whatever decision you made and you feel like was a mistake is why you're there, actually.
You deserve happiness. I don't think we get told that near enough. You deserve happiness. And that doesn't happen by making sure everybody else is happy but you.
That. Yep.
Seriously, I think that's what we do.
Yep. Right there. You said it.
Mic drop. Okay, wait, that might cost a little bit, so don't do that one.
Yes.
Go find your happiness. It will trickle down. Thank you for spending this time with me and for listening with an open heart and for choosing to invest in your growth today. If this episode spoke to you, I'd love for you to share it with someone who might need the reminder that their dreams still matter. Sometimes one conversation, one message, one moment of encouragement can change everything. And if you want to go deeper, my book, Rise, Believe, Become, was written for the in-between seasons, the moments when you know there's more for you, but you're still finding the courage to take the next step. You can find my book on Amazon, and remember, no matter what phase you're in, your dreams don't expire. Until next time, keep rising.